What's up, DGens? Meme Maniacs. Today I've got a very interesting video for you, a different kind of trading bot, or a trading bot with a different angle of approach. So today I'm going to talk about the Fasol trading bot. Very, very new. Not many people know about this trading bot, but we're going to cover an overview of this interesting Telegram trading bot and go over some really interesting trading strategies to show you how I might benefit from utilizing this new Telegram trading bot. So without further ado, we're going to jump into the Fasol trading bot. Fasol trading bot is a very interesting trading bot that uses a console within your Telegram. You can open that console and move it around and place it anywhere you want on your screen, and obviously it also works very well in your mobile phone as well. So that is one very nice advantage. But when you first jump into Fasol, you're going to be given a wallet address for Solana. So you're going to need to add some funds to that wallet address. So make sure you send over funds to your new Fasol wallet address before you start trading on this trading bot. Now, you will find the link to Fasol in the description below. Make sure you jump on that link if you are interested in utilizing or testing with this trading bot. It is a very interesting trading bot indeed. We're going to jump into the details right now. First thing you're going to need to do after you've funded your Fasol trading bot is jump into the terminal. Now, the terminal opens up in a separate window to Telegram. So it is an interesting difference between that and other trading bots that you and I might be used to. So you can move this terminal around wherever you like. You can even use this Fasol window by itself, which is fantastic. So if you want to focus on your trading with the console, you can do that, or you can just keep it open in front of Telegram like this, make it very easy for you. So first we're going to jump in here and go for a quick overview of the Fasol terminal for you to get an understanding of how this works. So the first thing that will happen when you open up your terminal inside the Fasol bot is you'll get all of these tokens that are jumping through here, showing some of these tokens that are really pumping at the moment, and you can sort them by volume, market cap, etc. like that if you do wish to hunt for your tokens through here. Now, if you do find some tokens that you want to start trading with through the Fasol bot right here, jump in, click on one of those tokens, and it'll bring up the trading chart for you. Now, I quite like the line chart that they have in Fasol. It's a really quick chart, probably quicker than any other bot that I've used through Telegrams. Once you open up a token, you'll get that chart, you get the market cap here and liquidity here. If you do wish to do further checks on the token, just open up this chart here and you'll see created recently, liquidity 431K, top 10 holders 6.79%, LP is not burnt, freeze is disabled, yes, mint disabled, yes. So you get your normal regular security checks you'd get through normal dexes right here in the Fasol trading bot, which is great. So just go back to that chart. Beneath this chart right here, you have your buy, sell, limit orders, and auto and transactions as well. So we're going to run through those, how you can start trading with this Fasol trading bot. You got your normal stuff here. Your buy section has your fees, slow, fast, and turbo. Obviously, you want to adjust your fees according to the amount that you're actually investing, so you make sure you are going to make some profit. Generally, I'm going to stick with 0.001 for my fees unless things start to fail for me, so I'll up the fee if that happens. I will normally go for 0.15 or more in relation to a fee like that, just to make sure I'm covering myself if I take profits early. We can keep slippage at 5% and we'll see how that goes. Occasionally some transactions will fail, so I suggest upping your slippage if that happens. Now, what we're doing with this particular trading bot is we're actually targeting tokens that are only on Radium, so we're not targeting pump fund tokens. Now, you can select pump fund tokens to show up here in the list of tokens here, but I'd prefer to target tokens that are already on Radium, just so we don't need to add such a big amount of slippage and a big amount of fees to try and get those transactions to go through. So we jump back over to the chart. We've got our buy fee, 0.001, Jito fee. Now, I'm not going to activate the Jito fee because that will slow things down a bit. What you're going to notice about this trading bot is how fast the transactions are compared to other trading bots that you might use. So that is the buy section. And then we jump over to the sell settings. We've also got exactly the same thing, slow, fast, and turbo. I'm going to leave it at 0.001 for my sell as well. See how things run. I've upped my slippage for my sells to 10% and my default is 100% sell. So you'll notice when I do make a purchase, the sell button here will be 100%. We've got limit buys, which I haven't started utilizing yet, but you can set limit buys if you do wish to get into targeting certain drawbacks and targeting certain positions to DCA back into a token, or limit sells if you want to get out of a token as well. There's a pretty good options fit there for that. Now, also across the bottom, we have auto. Now, this is basically your take profit settings. levels. You can set your stop loss. You can set various take profit levels as well. Right now I've got some quick trades happening, just taking profits 25, 50%. And I've also got a stop loss at minus 55%. So you'll see how those activate once we make a trade. It's very, very interesting. Difference here with the take profit levels compared to other bots that you might use. These take profit levels do not need to add up to 100%. If you sell 50% of your token here, and then you sell another 50% of your token here, it will only sell 50% of your holdings. So if you want to close out your holdings with these take profit levels on Fasol, then you need to make 100% your final take profit level. So if you only use 50%, it will always only sell 50% of your current holdings, unlike other trading bots where you have to add up your take profit levels, like 3 or 4 take profit levels. You need to add those up to equal 100%. With Fasol, it's not the same. You just need to make sure that your final trade is 100% sell to close out that trade. Now for your buy amount, you also have the options of adding in other buttons here for different buy amounts, which I've got across the bottom here, 0.1, 0.25, 0.5, and 1 Solana. So you can add and remove different size of investments. So it's very easy for you to access along the bottom here. So all you need to do is select one of those and then hit that button to activate the buy. And you'll see when we do some trades, you'll see how fast things are in this particular bot. Very fast indeed. And across here at the very final one, you have your transactions. These are transactions related to this particular token that you've got here. So if you've made any transactions, they will be listed here. And across the right hand side, you have other menu options, obviously going back to your tokens. So it'll give you that list of tokens again, and then you go back to your positions. If you have any open positions, they will show up here. If you have any closed positions, they will show up here. I've tried my hand today, a little bit of scalping with this particular bot because they rave about how fast it is. I'm not really a scalping trader, but I'm going to give it a go anyway. So we'll show you some examples coming up in the video and how to scalp and some of my other trades that I like to do as well. We'll give it a go. I've really noticed how fast the bot actually is to get in and out of trades. So it is very impressive if you are a scalping trader. My wallet, so you've got your wallet here. Just make sure you deposit some money into your wallet. Your funds will show up here at the top, 0.462 at the moment. You can withdraw and you can export your private key into something like Phantom as well, which is fantastic. Referral, there's obviously referral codes available, 30% of the first level, 2% on the second level. Again, the link to Fasol is in the description of this video, and it is of course my referral link. So if you do wish to support my work, my videos here on the channel, then I appreciate you guys using that link. And finally, we have the quick buys. The quick buy is also an option if you want to send the contract into your Telegram channel. You can automate that. TG auto buy, and the buy is 0.1. If you happen to take a contract that you want to buy and just paste it into your Telegram account and hit enter, it will automatically buy that token for 0.1 Sol without even having to open up your console. If you turn this off, it will give you these options to manually buy. So let's just hit enter. And once you hit enter, you can see these options coming up, 0.1, 0.5, and 1 Solana, because I've turned off TG auto buy. But if I turn that on, that will automatically buy for 0.1 Sol without me having to open up the console. So it saves time in order to get into these tokens if you are interested in getting in as fast as possible. I haven't been practicing doing these auto buys yet, but once we do add Fasol into our scraper bot, it'll be able to send the contracts into here, into the Telegram channel for Fasol, and automatically buy those tokens for you. So then you can jump in here, open the terminal, and start managing your positions that you might have actually picked up from using the scraper bot. We will be able to add Fasol into our scraper bot in order to auto trade these calls, which is fantastic. Now I'm going to show you a couple of examples of trading with the Fasol trading bot. We're going to try some scalping, and we're also going to try some normal trading that I like to do manually through GMGN as well. So we're going to jump in and have a go at those as well. What I do love about the Fasol terminal is you can obviously detach it from Telegram and have it here right next to the browser where you've got something like GMGN or BullX open in order to do more research on tokens before you start trading here on the Fasol terminal. So what I like to normally do is I have, from my copy trading research, I have hundreds and hundreds of wallets that I follow. Obviously, I don't copy trade all of them within things like TradeWiz or Trojan. I do a lot of copy trading through those bots for very, very good wallets, but I do have a lot of wallets that I don't automatically copy trade, but I also manually copy trade. And I have 200 to 300 wallets here on GM, which I can occasionally sit down and watch these wallets trade and then just follow these trades as they happen. Basically, as the alert pops up here, I can have a look at these tokens and see whether they're worth investing in. Now, there is a few wallets that like to jump into these early trades and start farming tokens. Obviously, I don't get involved in those, but I'm just waiting for particular trades that come through that might be quite juicy to get into. Here's one here. It's 15.6 million. It's trending down a little bit right now, so I'm not going to get into that particular token. It's a little bit too high, but I'm just going to wait for the right trade to come through from the wallets that I follow in order to make some investments. We can also do some potential scalping of trades. Not something I don't normally do, but we can certainly find some tokens here through GMGN that might certainly fit the category of scalping. Usually needs the good volume, usually about 30,000 or more for the 5-minute volume. We don't want to play with pump fund tokens. We want to play with tokens that have already migrated to Radium. So let's find some tokens that are already on Radium and that have great volume. So let's go with the market cap here. So market cap 483,000, holders 1,300. Looks pretty good in terms of volume. So let's just jump into LLM and see what that's doing right now. Currently doing 48,000 in volume. So that's looking pretty good. We can possibly do some quick scalping of this particular token. So we're going to look for something a little bit lower in terms of market cap. 126,000 looks good. Holders 1,500. So let's have a look at hash for potentially doing some scalping on this particular token. We have a volume of 47,000 for the 5 million volume, so it's currently trending down. So let's have a quick look at hash inside Fasol trading bot. Now we don't want the pump fund one, we want the Radium version of hash. So let's jump over to there and see how this is looking. 126K for market cap for this one. And what we want to do is we want to just showcase the speed of Fasol trading bot by getting in and out of some scalps. So let's wait for a nice little dip to jump in on that. Let's open up hash in our GMGN as well, and you'll see how fast the actual bot is on getting in and out of tokens. You'll see the transactions pop up here as well. So let's just do a quick buy on that. See if we can get a nice little scalp of a pump up. You can see how quickly that went through, 0.1, and you can see the position that you've got here. It's currently 0.0996. This will constantly show your current position and how much you have in your position. So currently slightly down. Now it's pumping up a little bit, and we want to sell for that little scalp. You can see how quickly the bot sold there. Very, very quick indeed. We made a slight little profit on that. I can see if you were scalping with a larger amount, maybe up to 2 or 3 Solana, it would be very nice to get a few profits here and there when you were scalping a token. Do another quick buy. So we just want to wait for that to pop up around here and jump out of that trade. So let's have a look at the volume. We've got 48,000 volume in 5 minutes, 377 buys and 73 sells. So, and we'll do a quick sell on that. Don't think that was profit actually. So slightly out of profit there. Didn't wait long enough for that one. But for scalping, you don't really want to wait. Get in and get out as fast as you can. What you really want to do is buy the drawdowns that come down very quick and then sell as soon as they pump back up again. And it doesn't need to be a high percentage, only needs to be 5 or 10%. And you can see if I had waited, I would have got a nice little scalp trade there. Let's have another look for another token that potentially could be used for scalping. We want some tokens that are around this kind of market cap, 147, 152. Let's have a quick look at some security details for Tara. We have 32% top 10 holders, also 13% insiders. Let's have a look at the trench tools for Tara, just to make sure it's not too bundled. So we need to check the security of these tokens as well, just to make sure they're all good. And that is way over bundled. So we're not going to get into Tara. Not going to worry about that. That's probably going to Rug. So let's jump into another one. 147K market cap here. We have 11 transactions in 1 minute. So it's not much volume going through there. 151 Ruckus. Try Ruckus. So let's have a look at the security for Ruckus. We have 25% top 10 holders. So that is not too bad. And we have some interesting momentum, 80K momentum for that. So potentially a nice little dip to get in on there. So let's have a look and see how this one fares for our little scalping idea. Let's get into the Radium side of Ruckus. And we want to just make sure we get a nice little dip that we can get into and start scalping this token. This has got some nice volume and nice momentum. What I might do here is just do a regular trade. There we go. There's a nice little dip for us to get into. Wait for that to pump back up again so we can get out of that trade with a little bit of profit. And that is pumping up nicely. And let's jump out of that trade as soon as we have enough. And that is good enough. So as you can see, it's literally within the second that I press that button, the sell has already taken place. Very, very quick, the transactions. A great tool, this terminal, Fasol terminal, in order to get in and out of trades very, very fast and do some scalping. Not my style of trading, scalping. My style is if I'm doing manual trading, I'll follow my wallets, the hundreds of wallets that I have here, and find some trades that they're doing that are quite good, lots of volume, secure tokens, and I'll get in on those and get out really quickly. So what we might want to look at here is the auto side of things. Now, if you set these take profit levels here, you can make them default. So if you make those take profit levels default, every time you get into a token, it'll automatically set these take profit levels right here and stop loss levels as well for every token that you get into. So what we might do is we'll have a look at our wallets that are currently trading. I'm not going to get into a small market cap token, but let's have a look what else we have here. So this here we have 500,000 market cap, looks pretty interesting. 16% top 10 holders. Let's have a quick look at those for the bundles on this particular token, see what it looks like. So it looks pretty good. 3.41% is currently left on that. So the bundles are mostly out for this particular token. So we're gonna load up this one, which is LLM, and we're gonna load up the Radium side. Currently at 520,000, pretty good volume, 299K volume in 5 minutes. We're gonna show you how things look once you make a trade on this particular token. So let's just jump in right about there, and you can see the buy comes through really quickly. Now, if you have these take profit levels set here, they will show up on your chart right here. If you scroll down or you squeeze this chart down a little bit, unfortunately you cannot open this chart up a bit more, but when you have your take profit and stop loss, it will show up on the chart here and show you where they reside. And obviously you can see where the chart's going and whether it's going to hit these levels or not. So this particular token has really got a lot of volume, so hopefully it'll be moving in the right direction for us to take profits. Now I've got my take profit levels, 25% and 50%. I'm taking half my stock at 25% and the rest at 50. You'll see I've also done some other trades on this token in the past. Today, once these buys and sells come through, they'll pop up here. And if you do get a failed transaction, it will show up here as well. That is about to hit the first level of take profit. Hopefully it'll get there, and that has crossed over. Transaction very, very fast, very fast. Once it hits that level, it just goes straight away. Very, very impressive how fast this particular trading bot is, and so convenient with this terminal as well. Now while you're here, you can actually hit the P&L button right here as well. This P&L button will give you a P&L card into your Telegram account. So if we scroll down here, it'll show I'm up 47% on LLM so far today. Very cool P&L cards as well, showing you great detail about the trade as well. That is now moving up to that 50% gains line. If that hits that level, I will be out of this position, selling 100% of my tokens. So looking like it's going to get there, looking pretty good. I love to use this particular setup with GMGN. Following these wallets, the 200, 300 wallets that I have, get me into good trades, and then I can take profits using this particular bot here as well. Wait till that hits that level and we'll be out of that position. Looks like it might be turning around a bit. So if we keep an eye on that, if it does dump down a little bit, I might just sell that position and take my profits as they are. But it looks like it's going to be okay. Looks like it's going to jump back up and get back into profit for us. Again, you have your transactions here, and you also have this transactions list here as well. And it shows you the tokens that you have, the timing, and also the market caps that you got in and out of. So I've been trading this token since it was 156,000 market cap, and it's now pumping up over 900,000 market cap, making some good profits on this particular token. And there you go, that 50% increase, and sold the rest of my tokens, and we'll hit that P&L card and show you the profits we made. Is now 53%. Made some decent profits on those trades, utilizing GMGN to find good tokens, and then taking it over here to the terminal and utilizing the speed of the Fasol trading bot to get in and out of these tokens. Now, of course, like I said earlier, scalping is not my forte. I love to copy trade these particular wallets, so the Fasol bot is definitely a very interesting bot to utilize. So I believe we will add the Fasol bot to our list of trading bots available with our scraper bot in our premium channel with our premium calls. Now, if you're interested in getting into the premium channel and utilizing our premium calls with the 12 or 13 different trading bots that we have, we will add Fasol bot to that as well. So make sure you check out the link in the description below to get into the premium channel and start trading these premium calls that we have. Do not miss out on some of the alpha that has been dropped in that premium channel. It is well worth it. If you are finished with the Fasol terminal, all we need to do is click on the 3 dots and then close the app, and you'll be back into Telegram. And there you have your P&L cards as well as your trading details coming through on the Telegram trading bot here. If you do wish to utilize that trading bot, make sure you check out the link in the description below for the Fasol trading bot. Appreciate you guys for watching this video. I hope you have a profitable week, and I'll talk to you soon. Cheers guys, bye for now.